The vowel sounds and the diphthongs. Okay, an A, that's an alpha, sounds like the sound of A as in alpha. A, A, A. Now, here's an encouraging thing. Once you establish the sound of the vowel, it's going to be the same always. It's much easier than English. English is impossible. So once you establish that A is A, you've got it. Eh. And that happens to be the same sound as the diphthong alpha iota that's used for. We haven't done the diphthongs yet, but you will see that that will be true. This is an E, and it's always going to be an E. And it happens to be the same sound as one of the diphthongs, which we'll do later. An alpha iota sounds like an E. Now, this is a little bit more tricky. That's an A and a U, an alpha and an epsilon. And that's going to be as oven, the av in oven. That's to say, before vowels and voiced consonants, consonants that involve your vocal cords, that AU is going to sound like oven. And before unvoiced consonants, it's going to sound like uff. So av and uff. I think you discovered last week what we mean by a voice consonant. That's not a difficult concept. You either engage the vocal cords or you don't. That's the same sort of idea, except it starts with the epsilon sound. So before vowels and voice consonants, that's going to be ev. And before unvoiced consonants, it's going to be f. Now, that first one you're going to come across in the word gospel, which looks to you like euangelion. That's going to be evangelion, good news. Ev is good. Angelion is angel, is message. So gospel, evangelion, before an unvoiced consonant, it's going to have the sound of F. If you have then that combination starting with an E sound, an eta, then it's going to be even before voiced consonant, eve, and if in front of unvoiced consonants. So there's a kind of a logic to those last three diphthongs we did. We used to say in class, if in doubt, say E. Greek is a highly E sounding language. So iota is E. Epsilon iota is also E. Omicron iota, which looks to you Cockney friends out like boy, oh boy, you know, oi, oi. Looks like oi, and it's not oi, it's E now. E. And eta is also E, and epsilon is also E, and epsilon iota is also E. So we used to say in class, if you don't know what it is, try E and you'll probably be right. So you've got 6 possibilities for the sound of E. There it is. E, 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 E. Now this is easy. This O, omicron, is like the sound of O in obey. It's more or less the sound, same sound as omicron, omega. They're pretty much, I've not been able to detect much difference. When you go to a Greek-speaking language, you have fun saying words to them and they'll say, wow, where did you learn that? I mean, we've been on cruises where the captain has been Greek native and I've said some words to him in Greek. Whoa, where'd you learn that? That's amazing. Because you're not learning the Erasmian pronunciation, which is the scholastic, terrible language. Somebody said on internet, on email the other day, it's just wrong. And it's right. It is wrong. To pronounce it as oi instead of E, O-I is in modern Greek, E. To pronounce it correctly, it's a living language. No doubt very close to the way they pronounced it in the time of Jesus. The other thing, the Erasmian, built on something that Erasmus invented, is just hideous for a modern Greek. It just makes him scream. So you're a huge advantage when you meet Greek-speaking people. Okay, the OU is going to be oo. Omicron epsilon is a diphthong sounding like ooh. When 3 vowels occur together, take the 2 vowels together, unless this produces an impossible pair. As an example, you've got the word for, it's a form of the word for holy. You've got I, O, and U, all three. Take the first two vowels together. E, U. Here, taking the iota and omicron together will not work. You can't have iota and the omicron, io. So you separate as IU. That's IU. That little mark you asked about that last time, that mark above the word is the stress mark as to whether you say formidable or formidable. In America, formidable often. In England, formidable. It simply tells you which syllable to stress. So that word would be IU. Now, why is that G? Before a G is a Y sound before E. Now, there's the word for sun. That's a good one. Eos means sun. That UI, epsilon iota, sounds like an E. It's one of the E. So eos, take the first two vowels together to make the diphthong E pronounced E. Eos is sun. Eos.